the home of the common Joe and the common Sally in the know, even more so than all those media talking heads. Before we get to the topic of the day, I'm going to do a random topic of the day, as I always do, ever so often. And this one's about the whole transgender thing. It's sort of been bothering me a lot here lately. I've been on a rant about it. Saw an article the other day about Riley Gaines and how she called out these male athletes in high school that had decided magically one night that they were a woman because the gender fairy came down and zapped them or something. And so they started competing in track against girls, and they qualified for the championship, taking spots away from biologically fair women. And so she called them out about it, and then there was a big protest. Well, magically, they didn't show up. How surprising is that? And see, now these liberal spastics are sort of getting their own medicine, except when these people that protest against this, they are, for the most part, very peaceful, really peaceful. Not violent like some of these liberal spastics out here who hijacked the Democratic Party, who I used to be a part of, but I am no more. And now they're getting their own medicine. And when y'all do the stuff you do, and you try to force your way, and you try to censor people, and you're violent, you sort of remind us of all these other violent organizations that have been outed, like the KKK, the skinheads, BLM, all these corrupt-ass organizations that basically try to pit whites and blacks against each other. And I think their names were Athena Ryan and Lori Lee Barrett. His name was probably Alan Ryan, and her name was probably Larry Barrett at one time. But I had a conversation with my daughter about this the other day, and she's like, well, Dad, what if they're actually hermaphrodites and they do have both organs? Well, that's fine. I understand that. I could probably see that as an extenuating circumstance for them to compete in either gender sport that they want. But that's only, 2 or 3% of the entire world population that's hermaphrodite. These are not hermaphrodites. These are men, like I said, that woke up one day and decided magically that they were women. The gender fairy came down and zapped them, and boom, poof, there they are. They're a woman. When in reality, all it is they're cowards that can't compete in their biologically fair sport, so they decide to come over and steal women's spots from them. The reason we had this conversation is because I was telling her she shouldn't shop at Target, because Target was using gay pride to disguise this stuff that they're trying to push, this perverted stuff that they're trying to push on people's children. You see, we don't have nothing against people being gay. Gay pride is fine. If you want to be gay and be prideful about it, great. But Target's not doing that. They're disguising the transgender push with gay pride. If I was the gay pride people, I would be pissed off that they're using their platform to push their perversions. You see, because these clothes that they were selling, like onesies and bathing suits for young boys of 5 and 6 years old, has got like what they call a tuck method that encourages them to tuck their penis between their legs so it looks like they got a vagina. To me, that's almost like child abuse, and straight up just being a pervert. And that's why Target's lost $9 billion. And that's why I was telling my daughter she shouldn't shop there. And she didn't really understand. I mean, a lot of people think that it's being bigoted against gay people, but it's not. It has nothing to do with being gay. It's got to do with these people that are gay that are ashamed of being gay. Most of them are the men, the gay men, that want the love of another man so badly that they decide, hey, maybe if I fake myself as a woman, I can actually get a straight male. Because maybe they don't have enough to choose from in the gay men community. I don't know. But they're not women. If you're born with a penis and no semblance of a vagina, which will make you a hermaphrodite, you're a man. You're a gay man. Learn how to compete in your biologically fair sport, or you're just going to be called a coward by the majority of society. And the ones that don't call you a coward, they're thinking it. Now, let's get to the show. Well, here we go again. Another episode of OCF. That's the outlaw of college football. And the outlaw posse is getting bigger and bigger by the day, as we're now up to the Elite Eight, as we've had 3 new members sign up and saddle up and get on that horse with the posse. And they are Rick Birdwell, Kuz's Corner, and Heath Stokes. All our newest Outlaw Posse members. Also, we had a stream Sunday, my first live stream in quite some time. And we had a few donors on there. John Tell and Rob donated to the show quite a few times. Now, if I forgot anybody, y'all just hit me up in DMs or something on Twitter at OCF Productions or on Facebook under Jesse Paul Clark, spelled Jesse without the I. Now, getting right to it here, seems like old Con Time is at it again. Except this time, Con Time has seemed like he's passing the baton to his lineage. His fruit of his loins hath cometh forth, and saith unto thee, and saith unto college football, I am here. Here I am. I'm Deion's son. I'm a prophet in the making, just like Con Time. Did y'all see the video? Really? Seriously? Come on, man. I mean, the dude played at Jackson State. So do these other players. Now, I understand Travis Hunter was a 4- and 5-star athlete that you stole from Florida State and a few other big-time colleges because you filled his ideas in the head with this grandeur that you was going to take the HBCU and make it Division I football. But everybody else that you bring from Jackson State, not many other colleges wanted them. Maybe lower tier colleges like Rutgers and stuff like that may have wanted them, but I don't even think that was on the radar. Maybe more along the lines of La Tech and Bowling Green or something like that. Probably not even that high. But his son come in and he's like, yeah, baby, here I am. Here it is. Oh, yeah, here I am. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just the audacity, man. Just really. I mean, you really putting your own kids behind the 8 ball, Deion. Y'all think all you Deion Sanders strokers out there, that's what I like to call y'all now, all you little man crushers and ass kissers and the ones of you out there peeling your tater to your Deion Sanders poster, y'all gonna be in for an abrupt, rude awakening once Deion gets into coaching major college football, I'm afraid. And for your sakes, I hope Deion actually succeeds, because some of you that I know that are Deion Sanders fans, I actually like y'all. Y'all pretty cool, some of you. Now, some of you, y'all dimwits too. But for the most part, what's going to happen here is Deion Sanders is going to bring in a bunch of Jackson State players, and you're going to find out why they were at the HBCU level. Because, see, like I've said numerous times with ad nauseum, the HBCU level is not even on the same level as Division I AA or the FCS or whatever we call it these days. It's more along the lines of the minority version of the Ivy League. And it's just not going to translate. So you tell me you're going to replace 60% of your team with Jackson State players, and you think that's going to work out, man? That sounds a little bit unrealistic. You mean to tell me that your lineage and your nepotism with your kids is going to be enough to overcome Division I powerhouse schools, right? It's just not going to happen, man. Y'all in for a rude awakening in Colorado. I don't see this playing out very good, especially for Deion Sanders. What are you going to do, Deion? You going to go out and have a bunch of more kids to come play with you? Or maybe you do got some more kids out there I don't know about. Maybe you got a bunch of little bastards running around out there in the Philippines or north of Korea or something. Maybe you and Dennis Rodman went over to North Korea and knocked some people up. I don't know. But you're going to run out of sons, and frankly, your sons probably were not good enough to play Division I football. That's just me being honest. But I just hate it because I see all these people getting invested in this. They're all getting played up and conned by the one I call Con Time Deion Sanders. You guys and gals, tell me what you think about all that. You think I'm being a little too harsh on Deion and his legion of bastards? Drop in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all that. But I think I'm going to get up out of here. It's going to be a short video today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.